Good evening, guys. This is JD again. That's my ship. Right here now again at Mykonos. Overnight again. Every week we are here. We stay overnight. That's some of the crew. We call it drinking. But me, I decided to do this video again. It's called Ship's Life. With the title, still thinking about the title. Maybe I want to talk about when the life on board. Working on the ship is not easy. Being far away from your family, missing everything, missing your home cooked dish, missing your wife, your kids, but you have to do it. As we try to make a joke out of it, it pays the bill. But sometimes it really frustrates me seeing some people that is already here, but they don't know how to give importance to their job. They try to find something, some reasons for everything. I remember when I was applying to the company, until 8:30 in the evening I was falling in line, waiting for the interview, crossing my fingers to be called by the company. And when I finally passed my interview, they say they're gonna give me a job as a barman. Because that time I was working in a Japanese bar in Makati. And my contract came after 1 year. After 1 long year. But thank God, I was called. And then when I was called, they give me the contract as a crew utility. So from that, I worked my way to the top. After 6 months, I become employee of the month. And then I was promoted when I came back as a bar piccolo. I was so happy when I got promoted. But I never knew that the work would be more harder. Imagine I have to bring 10 barrels, sometimes more, from deck 9, manually. Because the elevator is only until deck 9 and the bar is on deck 10. I almost quit. But I was thinking about my family. And me, it's always been my principle in life. Whatever is given to me, I will overdo it. I will overcome it. Sometimes the task is too hard. I never say I can't. I always put in my mind, I will try my best. So if I fail, I fail. But I'll make sure that the next time, I will overcome it. And from that, so many people was quitting the job. Didn't last for 1 month. But me, I'm still here. They made me clean 3 bars instead of just cleaning 1 bar because there's no people that time. So what happened? Everybody saw how hard I work. It's freezing. Cannot concentrate. And I got promoted as bar waiter. And everybody around me was jealous that I was promoted. After becoming a bar waiter, I stayed a waiter for 7 years. And that time I discovered that I have a hidden talent on me, which is a close-up magic, which I used to entertain the passengers. And because of my magic, most passengers appreciated me. And then one time, in 2009, I was performing to, I thought I knew I was some passengers, but they were big bosses from the company. And they put me on stage in 2009. And from that day on, my life changes. I become a crew shower, which I showcase a comedy act and close-up magic. You can watch that also on YouTube. It's called Thompson Majesty JD. And from that day on, I get more boats every week. I get consistent highest boats every time. It's so sad for me to see that there are people that I never do wrong, which really hates me so much. I don't know for what reason. Maybe jealousy. They say I'm the new guy, I'm the rookie, but still, I got highest boats. I'm getting good tips from the passenger who appreciated me. But I don't want to talk about the money matters. My point is that when people are being blessed, there are so many people that don't like it. I just come to realize that it's because that your success reflects their dreams that they cannot have. Some people hate people with tattoo. Some people hate people who's doing adultery. Some people hate people with ear piercing or tongue piercing. But if you really study the situation, these people are the people who wants to do it, but they don't have the guts to do it. So they end up uh, rumoring about the people, murmuring about the guy, and believe me, I've been a victim of this. From that day on, I start eating alone in the crew mess. I go out alone because I realized that here on the ship, it is very, very hard to find true friends. I was so lucky. I was blessed by God. And then that time, I started a Bible study in 2006 on Thompson Destiny until to 2010. But ship's life is really hard. I fall out of temptation and then start destroying my life. I become alcoholic. And thank God I was free from these mistakes. I realized that whatever you do, it will come back to you. Maybe not now. And I want you to remember this day that you watch this video. Maybe now you're living in sin. Maybe now you are thinking that, oh, nothing's happening, everything is okay, everything is fine. But believe me, one day it will come back to you. And just come to realize that when it come back to you, the first thing they're gonna be affected is your family. Now, I want you to think about this before you enter a ship's life, before you start thinking about working on the ship. If your heart is not ready, think about it twice, or more than twice, or more than 100 times. If you don't have a strong bonding with your family, I suggest not to go on the ship. Make sure that you have a strong bond with your family before you join the ship. Because if not, your marriage will end up in separation, broken family. Sad to see that mostly people here that I know, maybe just a case-to-case basis, I'm not talking generally, they have good salary, but the family is a mess. The sons or daughters cannot finish college, end up doing this, end up doing that. It's sad to hear, because working abroad is not that easy. You're alone, you have no one to hold on, nobody to talk to. Even here, the people that you think is your friends, you only think, but on your back, they're stabbing you 3 times, 4 times. If only words can kill, maybe there's no more crew left on the ship. Everybody hate somebody for I don't know what reason. I just try to understand this kind of people and try to be far away from them. Now I'm picking up the pieces of my life. That's why I'm trying to use the social media to teach people what to do. Yeah, maybe you will take my advice for granted. Maybe you take it. If you listen to me, thank you very much. God be the glory. If not, one day you will regret the day you watch this video and you never listen to me. Because people are stubborn. And that's the sad part. People never try to learn from mistakes. Well, we should at the first time, right? Because to make the same mistake again, I don't know what you call it anymore. I learned from my mistakes. Now I stand up, picking up the pieces, and trying to be an example. Now I cannot tell my colleagues, this is the right one, this is the wrong one, because they've seen me made a mistake. So now I'm just trying to live my life every day, daily, slowly, show them the changes in me. That I'm not the top JD anymore. Before, they looked at me as a top guy. They looked at me as a very boastful, too much pride. That I think I'm somebody that nobody can beat. I was drowned by this fame that I got from this cruise show. as much as possible. I don't want to go on stage, but I have to submit to my superiors. As the Bible say, obedience is better than sacrifice. So now, here I am in Mykonos, Greece, picking up the pieces of my life. And I hope you listen to what I tell you tonight, because it may change your life, it will change your family, so you get more blessings. And please, take care of your job. There are many people who've lost it. So it's up to you to hold the decision. It's up to you. If you like the video, please share it with your friends. Maybe they can learn something. And always, God be the glory, and God bless you all.